the hell are you?
That's a joke?
It's a joke.
What is going on, everybody? It's Yaboyrocklee Lee.
Your girl Ursa.
Yo, we're here for Severance, Season 2, Episode 6.
Why is she rattling off a bunch of facts? What are they doing to her?
All I know is she's essential.
For?
She didn't even recognize me.
Because she's severed as well?
You didn't recognize her.
I was still in there.
But she did say, I don't know why I liked spending the day in your office.
She equated it to the fact that everyone else was there, so you kind of didn't know if it was because of Mark or because everyone else was in the room.
Right.
But yeah.
Well, it's one of the stages.
Of grief?
All the things you do, and all the ways you change to get that person back. You drink less.
Oh,
Listen more.
yeah. That's profound. I was hoping that.
I hope he doesn't die through this.
Oh, they still
It's
talk.
always a flirt.
That must be why they're keeping her.
There were directions on the back.
Is she
Let's see
her?
it.
I left it there behind the poster. Why didn't you just take it? I just didn't. Okay, I don't want to get in trouble right now.
Oh,
Did he just walk away?
Starving.
His memories are starting to overlap. It's crazy, right?
To like not know what reality is, or well, they are both a reality, but they're not happening at the same time. It's just they're overlapping with reality, so it creates a new reality, which is crazy.
No, but it creates a new reality.
It is, yeah, because he is in the present moment, and the memories are overlapping to the present moment that are creating a new reality.
Which makes him feel like he's in two places at once.
He's technically in two places, according to his perception.
According to his perception. His brain.
So it's true.
Have a seat.
If perception is reality, it would be true.
Perception is reality.
You don't
Perception is reality.
Why can't I say the if?
Because there's no ifs. Perception is reality.
How did
And I don't smoke.
Taking shots, I see.
Many valid concerns were raised. This will mean using your time well, focusing on your own duty, and eradicating from your essence childish folly.
Eradicating from your essence childish folly. What
understand,
vocabulary choices?
I shall be busy for the rest of the day.
I shall be busy.
I trust you can steward the floor in my stead.
I wish I could talk like Milchek, like normally.
You may stay
Please
at
do.
your regular desk.
Oh, you like it? It is fire.
It is.
Thank you, Mr. Miltrick.
Why'd you say, oh?
Because I think she's about to sabotage his praise or whatever.
She shall think of no such thing.
And also,
It's so that we won't work together because they know what will happen if we do.
He's trying to tell her.
we shared vessels.
We slept together. Well, listen. We share
No, not Miss Casey. It was. Yeah.
Oh.
She tricked me. I mean, I wanted to, but she tricked both of us.
He's like, I wanted to.
Probably another tactic.
Huh.
Something to drive a wedge between us, like
Yeah, like,
for a walk.
I'm sorry. I thought it was you.
But it wasn't me. And I'm just gonna go walk around.
Why were they in the stall, by the way? Because they can't be in the bath. I don't know.
I think they think that they're not gonna be able to listen to whatever their conversation is. They won't interrupt you.
How do you think she
Her
feels?
Violated.
Right. Yep.
Ugh.
She got the toesies all exposed. That's an interesting expression.
At the same time, she was strict because it's weird. It's just not her mind, but her body is the same. Like he literally was her, but it was just her conscious Innie was not present at the time. You think that conscious Innie would have done that? No, I don't think so. What do you think?
She feels, first of all, she needs a person to be mad at. She doesn't have one, except for the Audi. And she feels like you should know me because my Innie is unique. What are you pointing at?
This is something that I thought she'd undo. So he has to
First date.
redo the whole thing. I guess the clipper was not pointed the correct
High
way.
fee, scuba diving, woodworking.
He sounds like me.
Wow.
Garage beer making.
Maybe I'm
That would be something.
trying to find something I
I want to make makavuli, which is basically a Korean alcohol.
think I do that.
We can try, but we're living in an area that
It's too
humidity.
yes.
When I hear about all my offspring and
Offspring. Oh.
Feels weird.
Aw.
really sweet.
It really was.
Like this.
What if she falls for the Innie?
Yes.
You see it?
Yes, I see it. That's what I was gonna say. Like she's gonna start liking this.
All the time.
This is the successful one.
Nah.
Aren't we?
Ooh. What do you think is gonna happen?
She's gonna do something romantic wise. I don't know. It's your husband, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. I mean, if it was you, yeah. Come on, we're waiting for it.
Right?
Yeah.
So we had to figure out what
Get over with.
what identifies as you. Is it your body, your mind, your persona? What identifies as you? Oh damn. Ooh, that's a nice hug. Aww.
I wonder how this is gonna affect his personality in the workplace. Like right now, he did not wanted to break the rules because he's like, I don't want to get in trouble, you
Nope.
know? I want to be able to see her
Yep.
as long as I exist in this world.
You know what men will do?
Oh, what they do?
Sack the city of Troy. It was all over a woman.
She was supposed to go for a walk.
Why did she take her shoes off, babe?
I have no idea. 'Cause she feels naked. I don't know.
She she put some tongue out there. She put some tongue out there. She's like, I gotta do this for real. That woman has an experience that I don't have. She's gonna go get that Mark D. If it was, I don't want to say if it was me, but yo, you gotta go get it because you never got to experience it.
hey, I was coming to find you.
Same.
Look, I am so sorry. I can't even imagine what it must be like.
You thought it was me,
Dan.
which means you wanted to. With me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What sucks is that she got to have that and I didn't.
They go to do it. The stalks.
But she used me to track my friends.
Go for it.
Me and you are both itching
Is
for the
she
same
going
thing.
for it?
Can you, like, describe?
No, I want to reenact it.
Don't do that. No.
I want her memory.
I want my memory. Talk to him. Talk to him. Helly.
She's gonna grab him by the tie and take him to the
On
stall.
my own.
Helly's talking that talk.
Yeah.
Mark, you gotta do this twice.
Like that?
Would you like that? And what a way to say it.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that.
They're so polite.
That's gonna be messed up once you start intertwining with
No.
Bathroom, son.
bathroom. That's probably we're talking to.
Right here in these hall. Oh, she got a place. Where the goats at? That little hallway. Oh my god, I can't believe this. This is such an awkward way to transition to it, by the way. Oh my god, baby.
What in the world?
Didn't they have cameras here before? But they say they took them down. Whatever. I'm way more excited than I should be.
Why is that?
Yo,
Because when it's possible anywhere. What happened?
She's talked about his tent. Oh, she meant that tent. My bad. I thought she was talking about a different tent.
What?
Oh, they were recreating it. Oh my god. This is so awkward, though.
It's not gonna happen.
I don't think it's gonna happen either.
Nah.
Because they're so rigid.
I'm nervous.
They're forcing it. So she's technically a virgin.
Yeah, she is. Mentally. That's a new thing.
Is it gonna happen?
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's gonna happen. They're so cute. They're so cute. Am I tripping?
Under a table.
They're
At
cute.
the workplace.
Yep, under a tent.
Oh gosh.
We can make a fort. Me and you.
No. No. It's not happening.
Oh, come on.
No.
We could act like we're each other's innies. Man, I'm excited. All right. Apparently that was too spicy for my memory card.
We need to cool off.
I had to cool off, man.
What was the chick's name? Miss who? Was I gonna find him? The kid?
It was like Hwang.
They both lay down. I thought she was gonna climb him. Ride him.
It didn't look like she was going to. Is Mark getting them hands in there?
Why?
He's the expert, technically. She has no experience. Oh.
It's interesting that she knows that.
Oh. Mommy Mark is in there.
Nobody's at the desk.
Yo! Harbor,
That's
Cole
what-
Harbor? Pack that up.
She was supposed to run the floor.
And because he's doing this, he's not running the floor. Oh, he's trembling.
Why is he not happy? He fixed that. The look.
You must eradicate from your essence childish folly.
That was too big of a word.
You must eradicate from yourself childish folly.
You must stop acting like a kid.
Jim must have acting like. Oh, his person is not allowed to do that.
What do you mean his person?
His essence.
You must abandon childish things.
Still.
It's still epic, right?
Grow up.
You must grow up.
You must grow up.
Are you talking to yourself?
Grow up.
You talking to yourself? He's looking in the mirror.
Grow up.
Meantime, the other two are having the time of their life.
They're becoming grown-ups.
Grow up.
Why is he doing this to himself? He's cuckoo.
Grow up.
It's amazing how he got that massive sentence down to one word as he's talking to himself. It means so much.
Look at them
But
too.
the scene is so powerful.
He's walking funny now.
Yeah,
Is
man.
it different with me?
Actually, it really was. She's better. I ain't gonna hold you. Oh, shit. Oh, they like that now.
Oh no, you're bleeding.
No, you're bleeding.
You are.
Oh, this is dirty. Just like Petey.
You have 2 minutes left.
Petey was
You
bleeding,
know
wasn't he?
severed floors, did you punch him?
Yes.
I mean, not today.
What were you doing when the nosebleed occurred?
We're fighting. something.
Do you have a deviated septum?
What is
Well,
that?
I don't know.
Any other symptoms? Any auras or hallucinations?
Don't tell her anything.
No. I think it stopped. I feel better.
It's dangerous if he
Take your
tells
blood
too
pressure.
much. Even the blood pressure thing says LUMON.
What?
Fuck, I was just... What?
Were you just at Lumen?
What
Yeah.
time is it?
Are you at Lumen or in your basement with me?
I don't know.
Do you remember a hallway? A black
I remember a desk.
Is
I
he
remember-
outside?
We need to enhance, speed up the process.
Is that safe?
No.
There's a slight chance of hemorrhage. Not necessarily. We'll flood the chip itself.
Full of shit.
Through the hole in your head.
Jesus Christ.
Oh! What is she gonna do?
What's this gonna?
Get the fuck off me. I am not doing this.
Close, it's
Okay?
happening.
Get this shit
We
off.
need to
right now,
rush.
please. Get it off.
Is this real?
Yes.
That's also from reintegration.
Shit, you know what? I'm gonna go eat.
Yo, she just went looking up behind his bed like he was Neo from the Matrix. And that I wasn't ready for that.
The problem is that she's not explaining. Like, she's just saying negative things. She should explain.
I don't think she explains enough in a caring manner. Like, she just tells you
She
what's going
just what's happening, what I'm gonna do, but doesn't explain why do I need to get in there, why do I need to speed up or whatever the process, and it's like a cold bucket.
He doesn't trust her enough for the danger that's going to happen, which is very reasonable.
Because he saw the kid, his
Petey
friend
died.
Petey died as soon as the nosebleed started.
Hello.
Oh, this is going to be exciting.
Who the hell are you?
That's a joke?
It's
Oh.
a joke.
Oh. Like, yo, the Severed met him? No. Because unless you can have
It's
two
like, what?
Severs.
A 3.
Feels that.
Thank you for the
I
correction.
help you like a human blaze.
It'll be like a
Oh,
cumin
yes,
blaze.
of course.
What is a cumin blaze?
I was going to say, we also have corn.
It was ham.
We could feed him a pile of loose corn.
Look at this kitchen.
What your innie ever saw in this
Quite invasive.
Invasive.
nonsense.
Nonsense.
What's mine's yours,
What?
and you've brought wine.
I don't know what's going on here.
What's mine is yours? Are they trying to get out of trouble?
Throwing blood on you. On your way into work. Well, as a matter of fact, I was guided to Lumen's store. Oh,
Really?
Jesus.
Is that innies are complete, with souls,
So he made a version of himself that can go to heaven.
to be judged separately from their own.
He made a version that can make it into the gates.
Interesting.
So an innie can go to heaven.
Mostly honey burns.
We're not zealots, I swear.
That's fascinating.
If it were true, it may be a way for Pater Bert
To be with you in heaven. But he's going to be with Irving. Wherever they go.
Wow.
That's actually
He's looking for
juicy
naked
story.
people.
He's looking for the exit.
So the hope was for Bert
It's interesting.
Innie.
to go to heaven.
Yes,
Yeah.
with me.
Couldn't you?
What's your comment?
The whole soul threw me off. Like, what about their essence?
What the what?
Their essence, for example.
Essence? Is that the word you're saying?
Yes. Like, they tend to be the same as the outside. It cannot be a second soul. It's not possible.
Where is a soul born from? Let's just say you clone. First of all, what is a soul? We have to have that definition. Let's just say you clone a person. Does that clone have a soul? So if you have an entirely different
I
personality
think if
within
it's
yourself,
a clone and it's going through the process like the clone of the body, right? But it goes through the process of birth, because I believe that at birth or whenever the baby is on a woman's womb, that's when the soul connects. So if it's the X on the outside world, I'm not sure how would that happen. Like, I have not thought about that. Would it be? Yeah, I don't know.
See, this also is building on the fact that your innie can die. They talked about your innie dying.
Yeah.
But your innie can't die technically until your outtie's physical body dies. But now
It
that now
dies
that
whenever it's retired. When
yes,
you don't get
but if you come
connected.
back, it would just reactivate. See? So until your physical body dies, in theory, you can just come back
Right.
and just up again.
Right.
So now we're building on death, and then with death comes soul. I'm not saying this is right or wrong, but I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Saul, Paul. What happens if you have a new? Now we're not talking about souls, but we are talking about the ability to go to heaven. If I lived as a scoundrel, I fall, hit my head, and I wake up without the memories of my previous self, and I just behave good. Is God going to send me to hell or not? If the new version of myself, that after losing my memories, is completely a good person.
Yeah.
You could call me a murderer, every bad name under the sun. I lose my memory, and all of a sudden I'm a saint. And I only lived 1 year, and I died officially. Am I going to be held to the lifestyle of when I had my memories or without my memories?
The other thing is whether if it's the right thing to do, like to sever yourself. So you basically now want to be yourself. Would that be considered part of like going to hell too? You know, would that be considered a sin? Because you're renouncing to yourself to be able to go to a severed floor to work.
Oh yes, there's probably some scripture that can be pointed to this as an abomination in the first place.
Is it because it's not
But the
a
outie-
natural.
The outie did the abomination, not the innie. The innie would be the innocent one. This would be most similar to a baby that was spawned from a heinous act I wouldn't bother to describe. You destroy the person who committed the heinous act, not the mother, because she would be a victim in that scenario, and the baby.
They finished dinner? That was it? Oh no, who's that? Who's that?
I don't even know where we are. Oh.
It's the end of the month. Those salesmen are just dying to hit their numbers and get you.
Huh?
You didn't tell me how to go. You went back to LUMON, right?
I didn't see him. You. Happy plate.
Happy plate.
Happy plate. Go play with your sister.
Canceled it. What happened?
Oh, you didn't say. Guess you got too busy.
Why would she lie about that?
She's not happy with this man.
No, she's not. He's tried a lot of things, and for lack of a better term,
He's starving.
he's a failure to her. The other one is successful and into her.
He looks terrible.
Mm-hmm. Who's across from there?
Hellier?
He's not supposed to remember her for any reason.
She is come to sleep with him again.
That's really. Is there someone behind me? Hellier.
Scout. Thought that was you. I'm Helena Egan. I work at LUMON.
Yeah, no,
Egan.
I know who you are.
Well, it's nice to officially meet you.
How do you know Mark?
Yeah,
Like,
to eat.
you work at the company. Why is he important to you? Hypothetically.
Quite possible.
That's what I would ask. Of all the employees, you know me?
Well, they're feeding you at work. May I?
Please.
What does she want?
All of them. Innie and
It's
outie.
great to run into you. I've heard nothing but good things about your work.
Thank you. I've heard nothing at all about my work, so
That's humor. So clever.
so easy.
Look, I'm sorry for the systemic error from the other night.
Systemic error.
We take pride as a company to be better than that. We will be better,
It's nice to
Oh,
hear.
she
Thanks.
wants him.
of course.
She came all the way to wherever she's from. To a Chinese restaurant?
So
that-
you know all about it then.
Yes, I know all about it. I'm like the head of the company, Mark.
Sorry.
Yeah, you should be sorry.
Really?
I'm kidding.
Okay.
You're clearly not dumb.
When you invented a revolutionary medical procedure.
Hey, now that was not me. That was my father.
Uh-huh.
You should meet him sometime.
Your father?
Sure, why not?
You want to take me home to Dad already?
Yeah, I think finally time.
Okay. Sure, let's do it.
You'd be the first.
So, no pressure.
How are we moving this fast? That's exactly the personality that was on the retreat, by the way. You see it?
But seriously, I'd love to hear about your experiences.
That's Severance.
I meant the overtime. I meant the other night. Confusing, that must have been traumatic even. And I know you've already been through so much with losing your wife and all.
Why would you bring that up? Why would you bring that up? Why would you bring that up?
Gemma.
You didn't even say the name right.
Right, Gemma.
I think it's her last name, Hannah?
Car
Nice.
accident, right?
That's right.
Why is she doing this? He's gonna lose it.
Thank you. Well, it's nice to meet you, Helena.
You too, Mark.
She wants a little more of that.
Those actors have so much chemistry for no reason. Like, she's not moving out the way. And she gives him those eyes.
What is it?
Don't.
Good night.
Oh. What do you think he was? You think he was feeling the familiarity?
Yes.
Yo. Of all the restaurants, she found him here.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
She wanted a little bit of that. And this.
Probably.
Who's that?
Here. Regional roadmap. Oh.
That's not Irving.
That's his place. Separate employee list. I saw that list before.
Ooh. His house. Is the other guy inviting him?
We used to call each other Han.
So that he could be in his
About
house.
10 years ago.
It wasn't 10 years ago, it was 20.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, because
memory's
I
off.
remember we're having drinks with your LUMON.
Didn't the first severed office open 12 years ago? Yes, it did. Maybe that's not gonna happen.
Too much information was revealed.
Yeah.
20 and 12. Okay.
You know, the corner's very special.
Do you think you two ever made love at work?
Feels, Jesus.
Can we not just be pragmatic adults?
Pragmatic adults.
There is a non-zero chance that the two of you had unprotected sex. And so I felt the right to a husk.
But none of them would know. So what's the point?
Are you done humiliating our guest?
Cards on the table. I've been talking to Pastor Gale about this. I believe that Innies deserve to experience love. And I hope it was beautiful.
What's happening?
I
Sorry for being a dick. Let's do it.
don't know. She said nothing. The wife thing gave him the motivation. Helly R shouldn't have went there, but it is what it is.
What does she want though?
Who's she?
Does she want to see if he recognized her having? Ooh.
What's the purpose? And then they get the bubbles. Brain surgery is a little too much for me. And your eyes are open because you have to be awake whenever they're doing brain stuff. It's crazy. Oh! You're just gonna be in his brain. Oh!
They're gonna show us everything.
He has to go to work and not show that he has a scar, by the way. Oh! There's the hole. The hole just stays there. That's your brain, son.
Remember earlier he was then say like the things she would do for having them back?
Yeah.
Yep. This is one of the things that he is doing to have his wife back. Woo! This is crazy. It's insane.
This man can't even sneeze. He can't even sneeze. I just can't watch the needle in the brain. That's too much for me.
How long will it take?
It'll be fast.
Fast? How fast?
He's having seizures.
What the fuck?
Don't.
Oh. Yeah.
Ignore it.
Hey.
Dude, I left you 5 messages. Are you better?
No, I'm still sick.
I'm so locked into this. I'm speechless.
I was thinking.
Yeah, look, I'm already trying something else.
Fuck that. Why are you trying to cut me out of this?
Is his finger not working like it's supposed to?
No.
Yeah. His motor functions are off.
He's bleeding. Bravely.
Mark, don't touch him. Who the fuck are you? Mark, it's okay, buddy. It's okay. It's okay.
This escalation, by the way. Holy smokes. Oh.
He's fine. He'll be embarrassed tomorrow, just of course. For Severance. Didn't exist, of course. Sorry. No.
Yeah, so we should do it again sometime.
They have a discrepancy on when it was made.
Oh, yeah. But either way.
Good.
No.
You're freaking out, Mom.
You hit it.
I was gonna do this. Relax it.
So I can take the abuse. Relax it. Boom.
Ow.
My shields were up.
Your bone. Oh my gosh.
He can't be trusted.
No.
One thing that stood out to me was Mark credits Helly for the creation of Severance. She says it was her father, and we kind of brush that off. And then they say that, this thing was invented 20 years ago. Not 20 years ago. We at least know of a 20-year time frame, but the public is saying 12. So I'm thinking the public says that Helly made it. And I think they've already said this before too, by the way. That's what my memory tells me. If I got it wrong, y'all can tell me. But my memory is that they say Helly did it. But Helly says, my father did it. And we're like, sure they did. Sure your father did. But it's really one of those things like, not for real. Helly did not make this. Her father did. And I happen to feel if Helly was a true person that made this, like she wouldn't have to prove herself as much as I seemingly see her. It seemed like she has to prove herself to her daddy. And I feel like inventing something like that kind of puts her into more of a power position within her company than what I see her as. I know she's the heir, by the way. I know she is. But she seems, like some Game of Thrones, House of Dragon type stuff. She's the heir, but everyone around her controls her when it comes to the LUMON execs. There's an older gentleman who I feel like just control her. There's a lady that talks to the board, I feel like controls her. Keegan himself is above her, and then the board. I feel like if she invented this Severance thing, she's higher on that food chain.
Right, definitely.
We've talked about cheating and relationships. Never would have guessed that the Audi's wife would skip him altogether, or her, and get to the innie. I never saw that matchup.
Why would you do that? It's your freaking husband. It's the same person. Like, say how it is. Yeah, more into your innie than your ID, bro. Like, step it up.
I think people are like that in general normally, but we don't have those kinds of terms. But we're into each other certain aspects of each other's personalities
Oh, yeah.
naturally,
Mm-hmm.
but we quantify it as one person,
Mm-hmm.
where this any outie thing separates it. They also live in a world that, because it's been happening for 12 years, in essence, people have a bias. All right, so it's not real to you and I. So we talk about it like in theory. But if this has been around for 12 years, we would have had a decade of influence where you go to the church or whatever, you go to whatever institution, and they beat into you that it's a separate soul, it's a separate person entirely. This episode, they said it has a separate soul. The church says that, not everyone, but a church says that. So anyways, we have institutions that have a grounded belief system. So if you are impacted by an institution where believes it's a separate entity altogether within a separate soul, then yes, you have cheated. It wouldn't be the same if you go to that church. See? So the way like the three men at this table, the way their scene goes, no one cheated. According to their church, nobody cheated because the two innies have a separate soul. And those souls are the ones that potentially smashed in the workplace. The outies don't know each other and they're separate souls altogether. And the outie and innie never crossed over. It's two innies that cross. So no cheating happened according to that faith. All right, guys. Then we went on a deep end with Severance, man. It's
show.
It's a fascinating show that just always
Very.
sparks thoughts that you would never really think of normally.
Question or
Unless you're like high as a kite. And it's like, yo, that's crazy thoughts. Anyways, next episode we talk about Helly, because we used up a lot of time just talking about other things. Helly has quite the journey, but I knew she was going to want to make her own memories. Shout out to her. Until next time, Yaboyrocklee Lee,
Your girl Ursa.
out.
As always, thanks for supporting this channel. If you don't know, we do have a Patreon and it's free to join. You can stay updated, suggest content, or vote on polls. If you're interested in our uncut and early reactions to anime, K-drama, Western shows, and movie reactions, which include exclusive reactions not found on YouTube, you can join the upper tiers on Patreon, or you can stick with the edited content right here on YouTube. We got Yaboyrocklee reactions also in the description of this video. Until next time, I'm out.